TikTok and its Chinese parent company ByeteDance sued in the U.S. federal court on Tuesday, seeking to block a law signed by the President Joe Biden that would for the divestiture of the short video app used by the 170 million Americans or ban it. The company feared their lawsuit in the U.S. Court of Appeal for the District of Columbia Circuit, accusing Act law will force a shutdown of TikTok by the January 19, 2025, silencing the 170 million Americans who use the platform to communicate in ways that cannot be replicated elsewhere. The White House has said it wants to see the Chinese-based ownership on the national security ground, but not a ban on the TikTok. The White House and Justice Department declined to comment on the lawsuit. The lawsuit is the latest move by the TikTok to keep the head of effort to shut it down in the United States as a company such as Snap and the Meta look to the capitalize on the TikTok political uncertainty to take away advertising dollars from their rival. Driven by the worry among the U.S. lawmakers that China could access data on the Americans or spy on them with the app, the measure was passed overwhelmingly in Congress just week after being introduced. TikTok had the need that it has or ever would share U.S. user data, accusing American lawmakers in the lawsuit of advancing speculative concern. Representative Raja Krishnamurthy, top Democrat on the House Committee on the China, said the legislation is the only way to address the national security threat posed by the Biden ownership of the app like TikTok. Instead of continuing its deceptive tactics, it's time for Biden to start the divestment process, he said. The law prohibits app stores like Apple and Alphabet, Google from offering TikTok and by internet hosting service from supporting TikTok unless by the divest TikTok by the Jan 19. The suit said the Chinese government has made clear that it would not permit a divestment of the recommendation engine that is a key to the success of the TikTok in the United States. The company asked the D.C. Circuit to block U.S. Attorney General Patrick Garland from enforcing the law and say prospective injustice relief is foreign. According to the suit, 58% of the ByeteDance is owned by the global institutional investors, including BlackRock, General Atlantic, and the Sokhieng Fund International, owned by the company Chinese founder, and 21% owned by the employee, including about 7,000 Americans. Tension over the internet and technology. The 4-year battle over TikTok is a significant front in the ongoing conflict over the internet and the technology between the United States and China. In April, Apple said that China has ordered it to remove Meta platform, WhatsApp, and the Thread from the App Store in China over Chinese national security concern. TikTok has spent $2 billion to implement measures to protect the data of the U.S. user and made additional commitment in the 90-page draft national security agreement developed through the negotiation with the Committee on the Foreign Investment in the United States. According to the lawsuit, that the pact include TikTok agreeing to the shutdown option that would give the U.S. government the authority to suspend TikTok in the United States if it violates some obligation according to the lawsuit. In August 2022, according to the lawsuit, CFI-US stopped engaging in meaningful discussing about the agreement, and in May 2023, CIF-US insists that the Biden would be required to divest the U.S. TikTok business. CFI-US is an interagency committee chaired by the U.S. Treasury Department that review foreign investment in the American business and real estate that implicate national security concerns. In August 2022, according to the lawsuit, CFI-US stopped engaging in meaningful discussing about the agreement, and in May 2023, CFI-US insists that the Biden would be required to divest the U.S. TikTok business. CFI-US is an interagency committee chaired by the U.S. Treasury Department that review foreign investment in the American business and real estate that implicate national security concerns. In 2020, the President Donald Trump was blocked by the courts in his bid to ban TikTok and Chinese-owned WeChat, a unit of the chain. In the United States, Trump, the Republican candidate challenging the Democrat Biden in the no-fail U.S. election, has since reversed court saying he doesn't support the ban but that the security concerns need to address. Biden could extend in the Jan 19 deadline by 3 months if the determined ByeteDance is making progress. The should said the fact that the Biden presidential campaign continues to use the TikTok undermine the claim that the platform poses an actual threat to Americans. Trump the campaign doesn't use the TikTok. Many experts have the question whether any potential buyer posts the financial resources to buy a TikTok, and if the China and the U.S. government agency would approve the suit. To move the TikTok soft code to the United States would take years for an entirely new set of the engineers to get the sufficient familiarity, according to the lawsuit. Jumpstart your morning with the latest legal news delivered straight to your inbox from the Daily Dosket newsletter. Sign up here.